1, 2. Check, check, 1, 2.
John Young with the Disc Jockey News and Disc Jockey News TV. We are at the Las Vegas DJ Show, and we're doing a special episode of our Wednesday night lighting check. We are at the ADJ booth, and I've got Marco here. Marco, welcome to the show tonight.
Hey, how you doing, John?
Doing well, doing well. So, you know, a lot of you have asked, as Marco and I walked around the booth and we talked about the lights, about this new protocol for controlling lights. Now, a lot of us are familiar with DMX, and we've done some things with that in a lot of videos, but we're going to look at something, this protocol called Kling Net today. So Marco, start us off, kind of tell us a little bit about what that is.
Okay. Well, Kling Net is a new form of control for lighting. It allows you to do very complex video or low-res video through lighting products. Anything that can be pixel mapped, and pixel mapping means where you can control each pixel of a light or a panel.
Pixel, which would be like the LED.
Each individual LED would be considered a pixel.
Yes.
So if you can control the red, green, blue of every product, then you can actually send a video signal through it, or you know, some kind of lighting program through it. The reason we use Kling Net now is because if we were to try to use DMX, we would run out of DMX channels very quickly, especially if you have a panel that has 64 LEDs, and if you have to use each one 3 channels with DMX, you're looking at over 200 channels just on one fixture. So,
and if I had 4 of those fixtures, now all of a sudden it's
yeah, you're starting to run into multiple universes of DMX, and this allows us to do complex programming very easily.
And is there a limitation?
The only limitation that you'd have with Kling Net is the amount of pixels that you can go side to side, or from the bottom to the top.
Okay.
So it's basically like a TV screen that might be 1920 by 1080. That would probably be our match. But you're talking about 1920 times 3 pixels, or 3. So do the math. You're talking about thousands and thousands of channels of DMX that you'd have to program individually, which would be a nightmare. And most DJs, most lighting programmers don't have the time to do it, or even the will to want to do it.
Certainly.
Like
and there's software that's out there that makes this a lot easier.
Correct. So what we do is we use a program called Media Master Express, and we also use what's called the Kling Net Mapper.
Okay.
And what it does.
And what are we looking at right here?
Right here we have the Kling Net Mapper. This software is developed by Archaeos, and here is basically where we lay out all of our lights. And if you look closely, you'll see there's a couple little squares and some bars and additional squares. And each one of these products is assigned an IP address.
So we're talking
right here,
2, 3, 4, 5, each individual. So
yes. So each individual device we have here on the right-hand side. If you want to pan that way.
So each one of these is represented in the sketch on the computer software.
Yes, and you would set this up at home, or obviously before your gig, in many different configurations. You can set it up this way. You can mount the lights in any direction. You can turn them. If you have 10, 20, 30 panels, you would do that on the software. And then basically you save that as a file. So when you get to a gig, you set up your lights the same way that you did on your mapper, and then you connect them with RJ45 cable or Cat6 straight out of the computer. Each product is automatically detected here, so it's not something that you have to assign. The computer runs on a network, and then you're able to control each individual product, and you can send a signal independently to each one.
Very nice.
So once we map it out here in this software, we send the signal to Media Master Express. And this is the Archaeos Media Master Express. And this is a program that's used for multiple layers of graphic or video. A lot of the video guys are using these for video walls.
Yeah.
Very, very powerful software. It allows us to send pretty much any pattern that we want, whether it's a stationary or a moving file. We can send that file to our products. And as you can see, here's a little preview of what's going on in our products on the right-hand side. If I wanted to change it, I have another. As you can see, I just dimmed it down.
Yep.
And then I'll bring this pattern up. And now I got a different pattern going through my lights. If I had to program that, it would be impossible. So this software and this new technology allows us to send these very complex signals to lighting products. Where's the advantage to that? If you want to, spend money on a video wall, it's going to cost you thousands and thousands of dollars. A lot of club owners, a lot of DJs want that look, that $1 million look in a very affordable package. So you could easily put a video wall together with maybe 8 panels at $300 each. You're looking at about $2,400. And you have a video wall, a low-res video wall, but you can do your DJ name, your company name, you can do the wedding, the bride and the groom's names, all that stuff you can do on the Media Master Express and show it on your video wall. And you can also incorporate your lighting product to go along with it. So it just takes your lighting to a whole new level, and it's something that's very very cool, very unique, the latest technology that we're incorporating into our life.
Now when a person, what do they need to buy if they want to get into this type of control?
The only thing you really need to buy is the software and the products. There's no dongle on this, but the software, you can download it and get a demo of it from Archeos. But you'll see a demo screen come across all the time and it starts flashing.
Right.
So you don't want that at your party. So
Yeah,
buy it. One thing is that Archeos right now is developing a new software for us called LED Master, which is going to be selling for about $400. And so you'll need that, and you'll need to connect your devices to the software, learn the software. We will have more tutorial videos on how to set everything up, including Kling Net Mapper and how to work with LED Master and Media Master if they want to use that one.
So Marco, as we're looking at the wall here, now some of these lights from our past conversations, I know that they have that connection, that Ethernet type connection.
Right.
So tell me a little bit about some of them that do here.
Okay. Well, here we have our Illusion Dots 4.4, and the way we're controlling this one, the movement itself, we're using my DMX 2.0 for movement, and we're running DMX only for movement. But as far as the video signal and the lighting that's going through it is connected with the Ethernet cable or the Cat 6 cable.
Cat 6, yes.
So that's the Illusion Dots 4.4. That one has the built-in Kling Net.
Yes.
This is our new Kling Bar, Ultra Bar 18. This one has DMX also. If you wanted to use it strictly as a watch fixture, you can. But it has the Kling Net technology built in, so it has the RJ45 in and out. This particular product is our Dots Brick 3.3. This one does not have the Kling Net capability built into it, but since it's pixel mappable, we use a little box called the Easy Kling, which allows us to communicate with the software, and then from that box we go DMX out into these products that are not they don't have the Kling Net built into them, but we can pixel map them via the Easy Kling box.
Now that Easy Kling box, do you need one box per fixture, or does one box do multiple fixtures?
One box can do multiple fixtures, but basically you want to group them. So the box, you want to tell it how many pixels you're going in what direction. In this case it would be a 3x3, but since we have one product here and we have another product over there, we actually have 3 down, 6 across.
Ah, okay.
So on the box, on the Easy Kling box, we tell it, okay, we got 6 pixels across and 3 down. And so we set that in the Easy Kling box. It recognizes it on the software, and we're able to split those pixels on the mapper and place them 3x3 and 3x3 on our mapper, and now the computer knows where to send the signal.
So that same box, and if we would have multiple of these, say if we had 2 of these on this side, now you would be talking about a grid of 6x6.
Correct.
And it could be split apart in a way to understand and deal with.
That's how easy it is.
Wow.
It sounds complicated, but it really is pretty easy once you learn it. It's very easy to set up. Some of the other products that we have here is our Pixel Tube. This is what they were really intended to do. You have a 360 view of these tubes, and if you were to set this up a wall of tubes by themselves, you would actually see a video signal from both sides. And this is really cool. We have these are connected to a box, and that box has the built-in Kling Net capability. It's provides power and a signal to each one of these tubes.
So now, is that little box, in this particular case, are you putting the same concept where it's a 4 wide by the number of individual picks?
On this particular one, yeah, we got 4 tubes, and we have 32 LEDs on this one.
So it's a 32 by 4.
By 4.
Kind of a grid, and then you can break it down.
Correct.
Wow, nice.
Same thing with our flash clean panel. This is our new panel. This one only has the Kling Net capability built in. It does not have DMX, so you have to use this with Kling Net.
But this is for that video wall.
Correct, and that's what the intended use is of the Ultra. We do have other products that we can use with this, such as our sweeper beam. Our sweeper beam quad. If you can imagine a wall of sweeper beams, and the sweeper beam is the one that goes back and forth. Yep. It has a tilt. It's a long bar. It has, I believe, around 18 LEDs that are quad, and you can actually have video signal going through them at the same time they could be moving.
So that would be a neat addition.
That would be. We're probably going to do that at one of our next shows.
Which the next time you and I are going to get to talk, we've got 2 big ones coming up. We've got LVI here yet in 2014, and then NAM.
Correct.
2015.
Already.
Yeah. It's not that far away anymore.
Yeah.
And we'll have some new things and cool things to talk about. So just to give us a little sneak. Now, is there going to be more coming out in the Kling Net? That's going to be a Kling Net capability?
I'm not supposed to say, but hey, we look to expand the line, obviously. We want to see how the market does with it. Obviously, we want to make sure that the DJs and the lighting designers and everybody that's doing lighting events understands the technology, learns how to use the technology, and obviously if they want to invest in it, it's something that can definitely give you a whole new look, very affordable, and it's available through American DJ. I know there's some other companies that also do pixel mappable products, and this software will also recognize those products too.
Oh wow.
Okay, so it's not proprietary to American DJ, but we are using the technology in our products. Elation also is using this technology in some of their products.
So you can really, you don't have to, you're not stuck with a couple of pictures, and you have
correct. Anything that's pixel mappable.
Yeah, the little box, and then of course with just a lot of flexibility.
Yeah, instead of having just full colors coming through and very simple just color patterns going up and down. Now you got fades and wave-like effects, any kind of graphic. You could actually do your own logos here. You could do text using the software. So.
Yeah, your imagination is the only limitation.
Yeah, exactly. And you can place them in any direction. You can make a facade out of this. You can make a backdrop. You can put them on top of tables. I mean, the sky's the limit.
Very nice. Good stuff, good stuff. If you want to find out more information, what's the website?
Come visit us at adj.com.
Yep. Marco, thank you very much.
Thank you, John.
A lot of good information for our Wednesday night show. This is John Young with the Disc Jockey News and Disc Jockey News TV. Thanks for watching. Good night.